people, but public officials that are sworn to serve the public. And to their ever credit, I think the United States owes them a debt of gratitude. They say, Hannity, why? He's evil. He's hacked the United States. Well, if he didn't do it, maybe we wouldn't know how vulnerable we are, because maybe him exposing it now puts us in a position to fix it. And number two, I don't think any of us knew just how deeply corrupt this country is. How the establishment is so deeply, fundamentally corrupt. Republicans, Democrats, the media, the whole bit. I have no faith in any of these people anymore. I despise all of them. They're all in this for themselves, end of sentence. Anyway, one of the revelations is about Hillary Clinton soliciting $12 million, a donation from a government, which is Morocco, that her State Department considered corrupt, and then realized the mess it would cause to her presidential run, according to these newly leaked emails. Well, Huma Abedin says this was Hillary's idea. Our office approached the Moroccans, and they 100% believe they are doing this at her request, according to Huma Abedin. The king has personally committed $12 million, both for the foundation's endowment and to support the meeting. It will break a lot of China to back out now, when we know so many opportunities to do it in the past few months when we had them. She created this mess, and she knows it. Now, the King of Morocco agreed to give the money to the Clinton Foundation. By the way, she's Secretary of State. Jesus. Talk about pay to play. Provided that it holds a convention in this country in May of 2015. She was going to be the keynote speaker. Clinton realized that the conference was a month after she was planning to announce a run for president, would hurt her presidency. No matter what happens, she will be in Morocco hosting the Clinton Global Initiative on May 5th through 7th. Her presence was a condition for the Moroccans to proceed, so there's no going back on this, Huma Abedin wrote to the campaign manager, Robbie Mook, in a November 2014 email revealed by WikiLeaks. The deal with Morocco was struck even though the State Department, under Hillary Clinton, accused the country and their government of arbitrary arrest and corruption. It's so corrupt. It's so disgusting. And you really want to upset the Foreign Office and Security Services? Anyway, if you go to the Foreign Office and read the top 10 secret documents about the United Kingdom's collaboration with torture, anyway, blah, 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 blah. I left Julian, I don't know what this is. You're trying to hand me something, and I have no clue what you're telling me here. Why don't you just say it yourself instead of making me look stupid?
I'm sorry, it's really good stuff. This is actually an ex-British ambassador. He's friends with Julian Assange, and he was able to visit with him the other night at the Ecuadorian embassy, and has proof, 100% accuracy, that the accusations that all of these WikiLeaks are by a Russian hacker are 100% false. 100%.
So, what she said at the debate the other night, we really ought to be concerned about the Russians. We shouldn't pay any attention to our corruption that's revealed here and the lies we tell here and the conflict of interest and pay to play and all the other manipulations and screwing all Bernie Sanders over. No, we ought to, let's just pay attention. The Russians did it. Let's blame the Russians and create a narrative that Donald Trump is buddies with Vladimir Putin. That ought to work. We have a detailed WikiLeaks email how Clinton boasted of her great relations with bankers. Isn't that nice? Another email from Donna Brazil trashing the current state of the economy under Obama. And based on the emails that Brazil sent to a Clinton campaign chairman, John Podesta, earlier this year, she felt people were in despair about the current economy. Brazil points out that while new jobs may have been added, they're low-wage jobs. Well, they're not even really adding jobs, Donna. Jobs have gone to the extent we don't count people anymore that are out of the labor force. But don't worry, in June of 2013, in one of these $250,000 speeches to Goldman Sachs, Clinton hoped to intervene in Syria as covertly as possible. Great. It's going to bring us into another foreign war, politicize it after Americans fight, bleed, die, and get their legs blown off and get their faces disfigured, and then say, oops, sorry, it's a mistake, let's learn from it. An email chain in November of 2015 between campaign staffers discussed planting a Wall Street speech in the media to give the impression that Clinton's speeches to all of the fat cats were nothing to worry about. So we'll just release the one speech that doesn't prove what phony crony capitalism is going on. In an email sent on election night 08, minutes before a major TV network called the election for Obama, Podesta sent a message to Obama discussing the G20 summit. On chance that Bush raises this with you tonight, I want you to be aware that it is the unanimous recommendation for your advisors that you not attend. Another email, 2016, February, titled Speaking at the Banks. Neera Tanden, the president and CEO for the Center for American Progress, that's John Podesta's group, suggests to Podesta that Clinton should just return the money if she loses badly. Another email sent to well, that was the Clinton Foundation and access to the King of Morocco, sorry. That's a duplicate page here. After Clinton gave an interview which referenced the email scandal to Andrea Mitchell, Tanden once again gives an interesting insight into Clinton's shortcomings. Everyone wants her to apologize. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Just like she's never going to return the money to Saudi Arabia or Qatar. And she should. Apologies are like her Achilles heel. She didn't seem like a B-I-T, bad word, in the interview. And she said the word sorry. She'll get a full apology in a few interviews. She'll get to a full apology. Not really in her DNA to apologize, of course. Why would you ever want to apologize? Anyway, Obama